I'm feeling a little hungry, Mom.
What do you think we should have for dinner? I'm kind of in the mood for something cheesy. I know you like cheese. And thankfully, my friend who gave me this book wrote some notes in here, so I'll know exactly what to eat.
I was thinking I really want some red cabbage and apples. That stuff that you make?
I don't really think that a boy with your kind of digestive system should have that, Bonaparte. Wait. It's time. Breaking news from Bernina of Naperville. Hi, this is Gayle with BERNINA of Naperville, or should I say Grüezi instead? Because I've actually been holding off as long as possible to make this announcement, but it is your last call for Switzerland, September 13th through the 19th of this year. It is just about 9 months away, and I still want to make sure that you know that we have some spaces that are still available. So please join us if you can, but let's start with what we're going to do there. Day one, we land in Zurich, and we are going to make a trip in our Swiss chariot that will be awaiting us to bring us via coach to Lucerne. We will stroll across the 14th century chapel bridge that spans the Reuss River and listen to the legends surrounding the oldest surviving truss bridge in the world with a guided walking tour. So you're not going to want to miss out on this. So make sure that you have plenty of film and batteries loaded up in your phone to capture the photographs of the water tower that flanks this famous bridge. So we're going to continue to the Jesuit church, absorb the tranquil atmosphere of the sacred structure, and gaze at the first Baroque church in Switzerland. Learn about its culture and architectural significance, then head to the Culture and Congress Center to admire its dynamic design. We'll scour the city for remains of the Museig Wall. This medieval city rampart was used to protect Lucerne all the way back then. And then we're going to navigate the serpentine tangle of alleys and lanes surrounding atmospheric public squares and get a chance to watch the locals go about their daily business and hear tales of cultural traditions. Following your walking tour, you're going to be enchanted by a delicious lunch and a beautiful view on a boat trip and enjoy the ride across the crystal clear lake. After your cruise, we will be transferred to the hotel for check-in, and the rest of the day will be at your leisure. Now, day two might be something that you're waiting for because we're going to leave Lucerne and experience the Lindt chocolate factory. First, of course, every day there is breakfast at the hotel, and our guide will meet us at the hotel, and then we'll drive to Zurich. On arrival, we're going to enjoy a city tour, drive through the Zurichberg district with views of the city, the lake, and the Alps, see the highlights of Zurich, such as the castle-like National Museum, the shopping avenue of Bahnhofstrasse, and the famous financial district. Stop at this picturesque harbor of Inn and enjoy the beautiful vistas of the crystal clear Lake Zurich, continue past the Zurich Opera House, and go into the Zurichberg district. Admire numerous mansions that reflect the glorious past and take in the panoramas of the lake and the snow-covered Alps before going to the University Quarter. See buildings like the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology and the Zurich Museum of Art. Enter the Old Town to learn Zurich's history during an entertaining stroll through the medieval streets. See the patriarchal guild houses, Zurich Town Hall, and Europe's largest clock face on the Romanesque Church of St. Peter. See the imposing Cathedral of Grossmünster and look at the Fraumünster Church, whose stained glass windows are by Marc Chagall. After the tour, we will check in at our final hotel, and this will be our home base for the rest of our stay. And this evening, we're going to journey to Kilchberg, which is home of the headquarters of the world-famous chocolate factory, Lindt and Sprügli. A great shopping opportunity at the Lindt chocolate shop awaits you. Browse the immense assortment, heaven for all chocolate lovers, right? And difficult to resist. Buy some of the most delicious Swiss chocolate at the best conditions as
a gift for your friends and family back home, right? Or how much of it will really last the trip because, you might just eat it all while you're here. Anyway, so we're going to continue to Adlisville, where the only aerial cable car in the canton of Zurich takes you to the hilltop station Felseneg, located on the Albis chain. This area is one of the most popular recreational zones of Greater Zurich. It is only a short hike through the magical forest to get to the restaurant overlooking Lake Zurich, where you will enjoy a breathtaking view on the terrace and delight in a choice of appetizers while you freshen up with a glass of wine or apple juice, right? Let's step inside a cozy Swiss restaurant and get seated at the traditionally decorated table. An assorted bowl of salad is followed by the outstanding original Swiss cheese fondue. To complete your culinary experience, a handmade chocolate cake will be served. Satisfied in all senses, we'll drive back to Zurich. Day 3, we will head to St. Gallen. No trip from a gang of us, right? Uber sewers, quilters, embroiderers, and the such is complete without a visit to St. Gallen in the northeastern part of Switzerland, and it's named for an Irish missionary, Gallus. It's home to the Abbey of St. Gall with a breathtaking Baroque library, but it's also the home to the Textile Museum, which details this important local trade. And we are going there. So many buildings in the old town of St. Gallen have decorative bay windows and gorgeous patterned roofs. And we will tour the Textile Museum, home to the first ever embroidery machine. Calm down, everybody. It's not a Bernina. This machine was able to embroider using more than 300 needles simultaneously and was thus able to repeatedly transfer the desired pattern onto the fabric where previously women embroidered by hand. This machine, now operated by men who produce the fine embroidery en masse, but it was the women who did the legwork, or shall I say the finger work, because they threaded those 300 needles. If there's time, I'd love to take you to more things in this city, but as you know, chop chop, we are on a tight Swiss timed schedule. But before we totally depart St. Gallen for the day, no visit would be complete without a visit to the Bernina retail store in St. Gallen. So hope you enjoy that. I'm sure there'll be lots of stuff that you can pick up. So on day 4, we're going to get up pretty early because we are going to get to the Kerr railway station to experience a day that highlights a journey in Bernina history because a holiday to San Moritz begot not only a fun vacation for Fritz Gegalf and his wife, but a new brand for the launch of the Gegalf Company's new domestic sewing machine. They just needed a name, and that's right. It was on the Bernina Express on a trip to San Moritz where Fritz Gegalf came up with the name Bernina for his new domestic sewing machines. So we're going to hop on the Bernina Express in Kerr, and if you're Harry Potter fans, you will feel like you are departing for a semester at Hogwarts. But the red steam engine has been replaced by this glorious panoramic train that you'll be able to just see everything through the Alps. And this sets us on a course to Tirano, Italy. So on the train, you will be mesmerized by the majesty of Piz Bernina. We'll actually get to see it. It's the highest mountain in the Eastern Alps, the highest point of the Bernina Range, and the highest peak in the Rhaetian Alps, located along the Italian-Swiss and Austrian-Swiss borders in the canton of Graubünden in eastern Switzerland in the state of Tyrol. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing this right, but the train is going to pause for about 90 minutes in Tirano, giving you time to explore the small Italian town's piazza, Catholic church, and winding river, all with the backdrop of snow-capped peaks. Nip in for a drink or a snack, a meal on your own, then board the Bernina Express to make the return trip to Kerr. You are going to be pretty tired once you get back to the hotel, so rest up because our last day is really the one that you might be waiting for, because that's the day that we are going to visit Steckborn, which is home of the Bernina factory since 1893. So factory day, we're heading to Steckborn. Oh my God, right? Well, all Bernina sewing machines are developed, designed, prepared as prototypes and tested at the plant in Steckborn. Today, the top-of-the-line sewing and long-arm machines are manufactured in the Steckborn plant, and from there they are distributed across the world to places like Aurora, Illinois, which is the headquarters of BERNINA of America, and only 2 miles from BERNINA of Naperville. The factory has about 300 people working there from product management, research and development, production, sales, marketing, HR, finance, and the executive board. The employees also see themselves as members of the BERNINA family because many have been working for BERNINA for 20, 30, 40, or even 50 years. And their many years of experience is brought to bear in the quality of the products. But you'll learn more on the tour, and once we've been immersed in the BERNINA factory tour, we're going to enjoy lunch at the Feldbach Hotel in Lake Constance. The Feldbach is where it all got started with BERNINA, starting with Carl Friedrich Gayle. He no longer is there, obviously, but you'll love the quaint design of the building and the fact that the hotel has housed many international visitors and BERNINA of America staff. Imagine the secrets that those walls must hold about innovative design and those possibilities. Later, it's a drive to nearby Schaffhausen, one of the best preserved medieval towns. The pedestrian-only old town is perfect for exploring. Then we're going to head to Rhine Falls. Enjoy leisure time at the mighty Rhine Falls, one of Switzerland's major attractions and one of the largest waterfalls in Europe, if not the largest one. Rhine Falls should not be missed. But before we marvel at the natural spectacle of falls, you'll want to do some shopping around town. As we all know, sightseeing works up an appetite, so hey, it's time to eat again at Schloss Laufen for dinner. This place is simply breathtaking. You will experience the Rhine Falls and cultural heritage. Perhaps you will want to take the footpath past the falls to a platform or hike along the grounds in search of the largest slugs you will ever see. Don't worry, they're hard to miss. With slugs and falls on your mind, you can rest easy knowing that your room back at the hotel will be cozy and dry and restful for your trip back home.
All right, well, who's in and who wants to join me? So don't delay in signing up. And if you want more details, please, please, please call us at 331-472-4231 or shoot me an email at gayle@berninaofnaperville.com. All right, well, there's other things to watch on our YouTube channel, so make sure that you hop on over there. It's easy. It's youtube.com/Bernina of Naperville, and there you can like, comment, and subscribe. Bon voyage.
Wait a minute. Do I get to go to Switzerland?
No, only Swiss mountain dogs are allowed there.
Auf Wiedersehen.